This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. If you have an immigration problem, please get in touch with me and I'll do my best to help you. And please subscribe to my channel if you want any up-to-date immigration news. Today I really want to discuss a very serious issue facing children seeking asylum in the United Kingdom and their safety. Apparently it's come to light that many children are going missing after arriving in the United Kingdom. And this is plainly a crisis that requires being addressed by the government as a matter of urgency. According to recent reports, hundreds of children seeking asylum in the United Kingdom have gone missing in the UK. Many of these are children who are fleeing war, persecution and poverty in their home countries. They arrive in the United Kingdom without their families and are placed in the care of the United Kingdom's government. The issue is apparently worst in Brighton, where, this is hard to believe, but apparently is true, where dozens of children were kidnapped by criminal gangs outside of a hotel which was run by the Home Office, which says an awful lot about how seriously the Home Office takes its duties to safeguard children under Section 55 of the Borders, Criminal Citizenship and Immigration Act 2009. A whistleblower who works for the security company Mitie, which has a Home Office contract, so that means doing a lot of work for probably not very much, has given harrowing details of children being picked up off the pavement and bundled into cars never to be seen again. What makes it worse is that the Home Office has been warned on numerous occasions that unaccompanied minors were particularly vulnerable to this sort of action. It's plainly obvious that they're in a hotel, it's run by the government, and they don't have anyone to look after them. But that hasn't stopped 200 children going missing. The Home Office has apparently managed to find quite a few of these children, but there are still 76 minors that remain unaccounted for. These missing children are plainly at high risk of being trafficked, exploited or becoming victims of other forms of violence. They are also at risk of being returned to their home countries where they may face further harm. There are many reasons why so many children apparently are going missing. Some experts consider that it's the inadequate support and services that are provided to asylum seekers which may be a major contributory factor to the problem. Others point to a lack of resources and coordination among government agencies and NGOs who are actually working with these children. It seems to me that it's plain to address this crisis, it's important that the government provides adequate support and services for asylum seeking children, rather than leaving them at risk of being exploited. This would include, by not involving a great deal of common sense, providing safe and stable housing, access to education, healthcare, and ensuring those children are not returned to countries where they may face harm. This is a matter that requires highlights really the abject failure of the Home Office under Suella Braverman. Plainly she can't even be bothered to protect vulnerable children. So you can see how caring and fair the Home Office is. In short, the issue of hundreds of missing asylum seekers in the United Kingdom is plainly a crisis or indicative of a systemic failure within the Home Office, and it ought to be dealt with as soon as possible. This is a very disturbing story and one I hope the Home Office will take seriously so that it doesn't happen in the future. As to whether this will happen, it remains to be seen. We've recently seen that Suella Braverman is quite happy to target legal migrants. Let's hope that she will at least show some compassion to unaccompanied children. But that it would be a big ask of the current Secretary of State. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and as I've mentioned, if you have an immigration problem, do not hesitate to contact me. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.